This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball. Okay, hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
First and 10, around to Robinson. Jukes one defender, and he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the 45 on 2nd down. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
I don't think there's any question about it. You could see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
3rd down, give to Robinson. And he will be stopped now, but I like to like about that effort.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. Now Penix off the play action. Hits his running back. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Defense showing blitz. Here's Penix. Escapes the pocket. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the shotgun, Penix. Has it in close. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and goal at the 1-yard
line. Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go.
Ready.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here we go, set.
Going power with a big tight end. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
Went into their back tricks just a little bit there. The surprise handoff, not enough to get the touchdown. But I'll tell you what, I'm kind of excited to see the next wrinkle off that one because I don't think that was just a one-off.
Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's 3rd and goal. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Escapes out to the left. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown. All right, So nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, but you can't start much better than that.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Sending a receiver left. Mayfield comes out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Mayfield now off the play action. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Carry here for Irving. Found some good space on that run, Brock. It's a gain of 8 into enemy territory.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Run. Stop.
I think they hand off. Now it's Mayfield. He's got a man left. And he's taken down at the 30. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Irving on the inside give. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Play made there by Clark Phillips. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
All right, partner, 1 drive in, and we can say it's this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41.
Here we go. 3.
The give right side. Here's Algier. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary?
Brings up second
That's it.
down at the 42-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Penix here from the gun. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And the Buccaneers scoop it up! And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the... football. They've got it on their side of the field. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
180!
Throwing now following the turnover. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Right side hauled in by Godwin. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
First down, here's Baker. On target to Godwin. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. Jalen Walker firing over to take him down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Mayfield now from the gun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Slot man motioned over. 3rd down, here's Mayfield. He's throwing deep to the left side. Intercepted in the end zone. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looks destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Penix now on first down. Buying some time left. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. They're going to be set up with 1st and goal after that INT.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
On the give, this is Irving. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground. Now he is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came in the perfect time.
And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Dude, that is just a terrific effort defensively, and now really sets you up. I don't think this offense can run it. Not after getting knocked backward on 2nd down.
Mayfield now on 3rd and goal. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. A pretty automatic look for him from the left.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
McLeod now returning it. He's got a lane up past the 30. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Looking right, and he finds it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing Penix. Here comes a screen. Algier escapes a defender. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
That's good for a Falcons.
Penix working from the gun. Pitts brings it in. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Penix is going to throw again. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And this one does not go far.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Again, Penix to the air. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know that quarterback? He's out in Denver now, Kate. Russell Wilson, he loves to say the separation is in the preparation. And when you're facing a DB that is all over the ball and now adding a 2nd interception to his ledger today, you know this guy was prepared, did his homework, and he's gone on this field today, and he has been a difference maker.
The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. Now here's Mayfield. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Completed over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Baker throwing again. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15.
King! Stop!
Mayfield to throw again. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
20!
Once more, it's Mayfield. He puts some power on a deep one left. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they're just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
180! Stop!
Here he is on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. It's away, came off his foot wrong instantly, low and short here.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. He beams one, deep right side. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Looking for Bijan Robinson out of the backfield. And now it's 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here's Penix to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Jacob Parrish. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Markers reset, ball at the 37. He's back to throw. Ran downfield, and he finds London. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible 2nd half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Here's Baker to throw. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here's the give to Irving. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
They send him left out of the slot. 3rd and short, Mayfield. That one's good to Godwin. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down, ball at the 36. Irving here from the gun. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
Baker now from the gun. He's got it at the 5. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead right away in half number 2. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
On their rapid pay the bills. Now not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself. Know your worth.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Starting the half with Robinson. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They're going play fake with Penix. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Penix now on 1st down. Throw left side, complete. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
It's Penix yet again. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on third down, he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. That's caught at the 4. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Penix now. Has him running the comeback. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
There's a counter give to Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
18-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. To the air with Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons start the second half with some needed points. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons make it 17-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Down the field. Evans has it. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
1st down throw here, Mayfield. Dumped off to his running back. Down to the 10. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Throwing Penix. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
Play fake. Penix. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he fires it deep down the near sideline. Got along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Penix working from the gun. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. It's a pickup of 26, and the Falcons will have a first.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
It's a gain of 5. That brings up second down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they need to get 4 on third down. Ooh, sharp running here. He's past the 30. Cuts it right side. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons cut it to 1 late in the third. Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Cool with the extra point. And the Falcons bring it back to even. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
180.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Baker now off the play fake. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Caught at the 20-yard line. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's been a high-scoring game so far, but we're still tied 24-all to begin the final frame. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal.
180.
To throw is Mayfield. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
Pickup of 2 brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. One carry by Irving. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's third and goal.
20. Cut.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Well, a field goal would break this tie, Brock, but the offense is staying out there. It's fourth and goal. Now it's Irving. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Buccaneers take a fourth quarter lead. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Chooses to bring this one out. Not much on that. Should have kept it in the end zone. Tackles made it the 15-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3. Staying with Robinson. Has good room at the 35. Inside the 45. Along this sideline, inside the 25. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
Okay, right there's the danger of dime coverage. Bunch of little guys on the field that love to cover and may not tackle so well and opens up a run lane he took huge advantage of.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons tie this game up. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. They give to Irving, left side. He breaks through, and he might break away. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have second and 3.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Once again, Irving. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, Did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Looking to throw. That's caught for the first. Running down the left side. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a fourth quarter lead. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Falcons 31. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And his choice to leave that end zone going to cost him a chunk here. He's out shy of that 25-yard line.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Now Penix off the play action. Not enough on this throw, it hits the turf instead of his man.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He'll throw it. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Into traffic, complete. And this one doesn't go far. And they do not get a desperately needed first down. He doesn't make it, and they still trail after the turnover on downs. They've got first down from the 31. Running left, this is Irving. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the 4th.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Mayfield now off the play action. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14.
31. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. McLeod now returning it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Penix. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10. Here's Penix. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
They send a man in motion. First and 10, it's Mayfield. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
And they take this in for the score. The Buccaneers have likely locked up the win right there. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers stretch their lead to 21.
52, Falcons 31. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Fits it through the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Well, we have seen the value of a big, physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield, so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Penix here from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never asked for help.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here's Penix to throw. That's a catch. Looks like he's in bounds. Good effort, but still short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. Trying for it with Penix. He connects downfield. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
A gain of 24 yards. And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On first down, here's Penix. He sends this one to the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
180! Point it right, point it right, point it right. Okay.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Look, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
They're going to pass it here. On the move, headed right. Looking right, and he finds him. And he gets him the first partner, but they are already acting like this one's not going to stand. Let's listen. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. Offense to the line for second down.
180!
From the gun, Mayfield. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
20!
Third down, here's Mayfield. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
The lead looks safe, but the penalty's staying down. They're going for this.
180!
Here we go. It's Mayfield. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The timeout's taken now as we have one, possibly two snaps remaining in this ballgame. Ball at the 33 for first down.
180! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Up, up!
Mayfield now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got one more snap coming up.
On the play. It's second down.
All right, one more snap to play here.
Hey, alert 33! 180! Regular, regular, regular! Stop!
Trying again, following the set. He's going to push one deep down the right. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners as we say goodbye from Atlanta.